Quick sound check. Alright, so yeah, good evening and welcome to another round of Speed Night Saturdays on the original Assetto Corsa on PC. And tonight we will be doing something a little bit of a heavyweight tonight because we are driving this Porsche Panamera Turbo. Now, this car, I think it's around 1,800 kilos at least, maybe more, maybe less, but it's around that range. Somewhere above 1,500, so it makes it a heavy car. It's not exactly the Porsche that you would know, but it's more of a grand touring car or some like a luxury sedan or something. Not sure what its class is, but yeah. So here we have the car, Porsche Panamera, and server is up as of what time is it? 10:35. And again, if you would like to join us tonight, the password is in our Discord server. And what else? No mods required, so you just need the copy of the Assetto Corsa PC game, which is available on Steam. Look for us in your content manager or the multiplayer search lobby, and you're good to go. So right now, we still have 14 minutes of practice, so plenty of time to get the feel of the car, and plenty of time for you guys to catch up and join in the fun. So before we drive, let's see if there are any early birds commenting, stopping by, some visitors. Jabol commenting from YouTube, let's go! And going to check on my fan page in Facebook because nobody's commenting on my Legion of Racers racecast. Just a quick check. We do have some viewers though. Thank you for stopping by. So I'll just switch back over to racecast on my phone, and we are driving, getting the feel of this car. Right. Just gotta adjust my mic a little bit. Currently 8 people in the server and counting. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, there's a weird sound from the car. Is it just me? Okay, the car is heavy, but not as heavy as I would think. Ah, the downshift protection. Gotta hate it. Everyone's just trying to get the feel of the braking points, even myself included. Everyone went wide on that corner. Oof. Everyone braking early there. Speaking of oh, there we go. Speaking of braking early, make sure to check out the latest video which I created. It's 5 driving tips for beginners, especially if you're getting started into sim racing, and one of them is about learning a new track, which I'll have another video coming up soon. Basically, you want to brake early when you are going to the track for the first time with a different car. Because remember, not every car feels the same. This car's heavier, so expect to brake much earlier than you would on, let's say, a GT3 car. And again, I'll have another video on how do you learn a new track. And somebody just eated the chicane. Careful there. You want to brake early next time, next lap. This car has traction control and ABS as factory. And again, don't be afraid to use driving assists, especially if you're just getting started in sim racing. And most race cars these days, particularly GT3 cars, do use driving assists. Only the purebred racing cars like LMP prototypes, Formula 1 don't use driving assists. Because the car's mechanical gripping mechanisms are just much more advanced. Provides much more grip to the car than the old days. Braking all the way as hard as I could. Oh, hello there! Does this car have a horn? Wait, not yet. Yes, it does. Oh, I can damage the engine on this car. Okay. How does it downshift? Okay. So the downshift protection is basically useless on this car because it still tends to downshift and reach the high RPM on lower gears. This car seems to suit this track very well. Late apexing that corner. For a heavy car, it has good brakes. Usually brake at 150, and some cars don't make the hairpin at that point, but this one, it's not as heavy as I think, really. Really fun car to drive. Just gotta watch the downshift towards second gear. I hate my slippers. Someone's stuck on it. Oh, okay. Now I understand why one of my friends, this is her dream car. really fun to drive. It's good for everyday use, but at the same time, good for the track. Although still, there's repair bills to worry about in case something happens to the car. Like 150. Okay, probably going to break a tad bit earlier there next time by. And I just noticed this car has turbo. Of course, Panamera Turbo 2016, but I think the earlier Panameras back in the mid 2000s didn't have. I don't know. Not exactly good in Porsches. And someone trying to pull a drift there. What? Rental animal? Did I read that correctly? Yes, I did. Rental animal. Actually, let's do try to drift this car. Although I need to disable the traction control first, which I could do with a flick of a button, just like you would do in real life. Here we go. Okay. Quite understeery when the car starts to slide. Alpamado, wait. I'll check on the comments once we get to a straight. Gonna have to pull over because I don't want to look at the phone while driving. And again, friendly reminder, when you're out on the real streets, make sure to keep your attention as much as possible on the road. Drive safely and responsibly. If you want to try crazy things, do it on the sim. Or do it in an open space. Okay, let's check on the comment. Alpamado, nagde-drift din kayo kuya? Yes I do, but only for fun. Ano lang, for fun lang kasi I don't usually do drifting at all. If I just want to do drifts on my own single player, pangtanggal stress lang or something. I haven't tried doing drift tandems yet, but maybe we could do a speed night Saturdays that it's just drifting. Drifting with friends. Pretty much similar to the open cruise that we did a few weeks back. Okay, gotta watch the engine, but we're pretty much good with the car anyway, so let's check on just gonna get a breather. Alexander Montero, any tips on attacking corners? Is slow in, fast out really effective? That depends on the car and track. Sometimes, most of the time rather, it's slow in, fast out. But there are other corners where sometimes it's better fast in, slow out, or a different type of approach where you want to do a late apex and everything. That will be tackled on the next video that I will be creating, which is a follow-up to the 5 tips for beginners. We'll be tackling on how to learn new tracks. And again, it depends on the car. Like, there are a few corners here in Nurburgring, for example, where you'll want to be slow in, fast out. Or actually, most of the corners slow in, fast out. But sometimes the last corner, it also depends on the situation. If you're going to try to plan an overtake, sometimes you'll want to do late apex. Slow in, fast out is the basic the basic uh, the basic step on how to learn a track. But it depends. Most of the time, if a corner is followed up by a very long straight, you'll really want to do slow in, fast out. But sometimes, if you can, you could do fast in, fast out depending on the car. But slow in, fast out is pretty much the basic. So if you want to get started, I think that's the best way. But for me, I usually learn the track in a different way. I'll explain it further on that video, but I'll give some I'll give one pointer. So I usually use the rumble strips as to where I would position the car. Slow in fast out is usually just to maximize the exit speed coming into a long straight. Like, what are the other tracks that do not really need slow in fast out? And one more tip about attacking corners. Once you get used to the braking points, when you're in the first few laps, you'll brake early. Every next, every following laps, you'll want to brake slightly later and later and later until you find a point where the car starts to go wide, and then work your way a little bit back to find that perfect braking point. Like, for example, the braking meter boards. You'll start braking, let's say 200, it's early, 150, it's early, and then 100, it's quite late. You want to work your way back a little bit, like somewhere in between 150 and 100, and then find that perfect braking point. And then there is also trail braking, which is more of an advanced lesson. Zetric seems to be trying to reconnect. I don't know. Why did I? Okay. Still kinda quiet night. Or let me give it a refresh. Thank you for the comments, Alexander. Yeah, the video will be out this month. It's hard to explain it impromptu. But yeah, hope that helps. Basically, slow in, fast out is the basic technique, but once you get used to the shack and car, you'll try to experiment with other lines as you develop. Right, so we're coming into the qualifying session shortly, and probably just going to sit out or just do a chill drive. And check on some messages. Hang on. Zetric. I'm using Globe. Probably Converge has issues right now with the routing. PLDT. and Converge seems to have problems currently. Ping's not as good going into Singapore servers. See what we have here. Crisco 208 ping, Mogu 131, Zetric 198, C4B 208. Yeah, sometimes submarine cables can be a problem. Fifteen minutes qualifying session. Gonna try drifting on this car. Is traction okay? Traction control is disabled, so let's whip the car. Okay, the car doesn't feel like rear-wheel drive. Is it front-wheel drive? Normally that Michael Schumacher S can be taken lifting the throttle, but I think it requires a little bit of braking there. Probably going to try next lap. Gotta watch the second gear. Okay, that was too early. Lifted the brake there a little, and then now it's late. Yeah, I just gotta lift slightly earlier. Turn you. Really like this car already. Back to the pits. 9 minutes remaining in the qualifying session. And I do hope the race has those start lights again. Gina Rag, yo, what's up? Have fun. Thank you, bro. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Lance Arceo, Nurburgring GP Strecke, or the GP layout. Yes, that's it. German identification. You can check on the comments from other channels then. Let's see if there are any new visitors. Okay, it's kinda quiet, I guess. We do have likes on YouTube though. Thank you to those who have stopped by there. Right, so let's go on board a few guys. Let's start with a new name. I don't know who this is. Rental Animal. Of course, there are some who do not want to use their real names to begin with, but that's alright. Every gamer does it. Not bad on the lines there. So go on board with Zetric because we believe he's using a gamepad tonight. And he just left the pits for an out lap. And yes, you can join us in our fun races even if you have a keyboard only. That is if you can handle the cars with a keyboard, of course. You don't need a steering wheel, just a game and you're good to go. There are some races that will require a mod track though. Like I believe the last weekend of February is going to use a mod track but a base content car. So make sure to check out legionofraces.com/schedule for the details of our fun races this month. So we are on board Zetric Orata. You can see just before he's going into the corner, he flicks the wheel a little because that's how usually gamepads usually work. You'll flick around. Usually it's nice mid-corner, but the entry isn't as smooth. You expected a disadvantage of a gamepad, but it's not that bad. It's not that terrible. Watch that second gear, Zetric. And I believe he may have applied a little bit of speed sensitivity. Because he could steer a little bit more in the corners. But the speed sensitivity setting is restricting him from doing so. Oof. There we go. Nice and steady. So sometimes if you're riding along with someone, you can tell if they're using a gamepad, a keyboard, or a wheel. Let's ride on board Halis, who's been with us for like 3 weeks in a row already. Thank you very much for the support. And here you can tell that he's using a wheel. Smoother entry, smoother controls coming in, smoother controls while braking. Let's check out, by the way, Zetrix on P2 with a gamepad. Doing well so far. Only 1 second off Halis. Muhammad Hakimi, also probably on a wheel. Rental Animal, Probably also with a wheel. Airwolf. Let's see on the next corner. I'm guessing gamepad. Let's see a few more corners. Careful there. Yeah, I'm guessing gamepad. Mogu is in the pits. Mesyam. I'm guessing wheel. Is stopping. Crisco on a spinner. Some of the guys are not exactly careful with the cars behind, sorry to say. Sometimes they're confused if the car's on a hot lap or not. How many are we in the server currently? We are 10 in the server, myself included. Huh? Why? Why kick? Hallis has been good. Ah, okay. Oh, we have Tantan Nathan. At Schumacher S, I usually slow down earlier and accelerate on entry to the curbs. Not sure if that is right, but makes me feel more confident and overtake other cars on exit. Again, it usually depends on the car. In this car, since it's a heavy car, I would need to lift, and the tires uh, aren't racing slicks or anything. But if I were to use a Formula 4 car at least, or maybe even any lightweight Formula car, any lightweight car, Schumacher S is easy flat out. GT4 car, weirdly, in GT Sport it can be taken flat out, but in ACC no. What's up, Aidan Moselina? Thank you for stopping by and commenting on the stream, turning on his notifications. Thank you very much for the support. I'm gonna check on the other channels. Looks like they're lighting up. See if we have any visitors. Racecast seems to be strongest tonight. Sometimes my fan page gets the strongest, and then there are the times when YouTube is the strongest. But right now, it's Racecast who's having the strongest engagement. Thank you to those who are stopping by the stream, reacting, viewing, commenting, everything. 8 comments. Okay, I may have missed some comments, so apologies if I may have missed it because my my Facebook mobile sometimes has its bugs. But yeah. Tantan Nathan, thanks for the advice. Likewise, thank you for stopping by the stream, and you're welcome for the advice. There are a few more corners that can be taken faster or flat out in this track, I think. No. It's just that Schumacher is most cars. GT3, depending on the setup, it can be taken flat out on the dries. But on the wets, probably not. Actually, not probably, definitely not. I'm gonna check on Discord, see if anyone's having issues joining. I forgot to check on that community, my apologies. Speed Night Saturdays. Okay, just Zetric and Halis helping each other out there. Right, so qualifying has just ended. And wait, I did P6 on a relax lap. No, I think that was the out lap even. So I'm starting P6. Turn 1's going to be a mess, I'm sure. MG drifts, trying to catch up for the race. Hope you can make it, bro. Let's go. I'm thinking he's having an issue with the wheel, I think. Because, oh, okay. Okay, there's some input at least. Come on, drive. Yeah, I think he's testing his inputs. Yep, I think he'll make it, hopefully. Assetto Corsa on PC isn't exactly plug and play. Even if you have a supported wheel, as listed by the developers, you still have to configure some of the settings, make sure the pedals are correctly inverted, or rather, not inverted that are on the how you set them up on your rig, but inverted on the software because sometimes uh, you need to invert the pedals for them to work properly. Some pedal sets do not require it. It's not exactly plug and play like you would on a console or even Assetto Corsa Competizione or the modern racing games. iRacing also not exactly plug and play. Although when you drive for the first time, it does bring you to a wizard to help you map the basic controls already, and then the other controls is all up to you. This one, Assetto Corsa, even though you load the preset, it'll just load the preset for the force feedback settings, but not the buttons. You have to map the buttons individually. So if you're going to transfer from one PC to another, it's advisable that you uh, get a copy of that settings file so you can just copy paste it if in case you need a reformat or PC upgrade or something. So we are starting P7. I believe someone improved on their lap, waiting for 1 minute on the race, and I hope the start lights come because if the start lights are not on, then I'm going to have to say go 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 again. Messiam, I assume he's testing his chat box. I hope so. I hope the countdown is fixed. Otherwise, I'll just say go go go. What? Not again. Hmm. Definitely need to check on that one. Relatively clean first hairpin, but again, there were no start lights. Oh dear. Oh, If not for Helicorza, I would have veered directly into the track and into the path of who's behind me, Zetric? No, MG Drifts. Okay, limited space there. Oh, everyone just missed the braking point, probably cold brakes. I think there is no waiting time on the race session earlier, that's why. Oh, Mogu. Mogu reminds me of... Not sure if it's an ice cream or... Somebody died at the hairpin. Didn't get to see the name. Have my hands full. Oh, somebody. Oh, hello there! Why? How you not see me on the side of the street? Probably no Helicorsa, I don't know. Grips on 100%. Okay, this guy's all over the place. I do not know why. Oh, there's been a crash up ahead. Ah, finally clear of that guy. A little bit of argy-bargy for P3 up ahead, and did Zetric just take back P3 despite all of that mess? No, it's Mogu. Now, where is Zetric? Ah, two of them went off. Oh, hello there. Okay, I would really assume they don't have Helicorza. No wonder there was an argy-bargy up front earlier. Yeah, definitely gaining towards them little by little. Let's see if we could catch in the last 8 minutes of the race. Probably 4 laps to go at the line. Oh, someone's gonna drive through because of that fight. I don't know which corners they're cutting to be specific. Quite a battle going on there at the back. Is that a back marker ahead of us? No, it's not saying so in my relative position. Oh no, wait. Is Halis waiting for Muhammad? I think we are in for a battle, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I am your camera car. Or maybe Halis had a slowdown penalty in one of the sections, and he had to slow down there before that long loop. I always forget what it's called. 6 minutes remaining in the race, so probably 3 laps remaining at the line. Let's catch up to them a little. Yellow flag for what? Ernest Guevara, what's up, bro? Thank you for commenting. Stopping by the stream. Only a few laps in the race, and front tires are pretty much used. So the car is really kinda heavy, but it still has good track performance. Alright, we caught up with them. It's just gonna hold back. See if Muhammad Hakimi can catch up to Halis Ilyasa. Two laps to go, approximately. Oh, Muhammad is off. That's going to cost his chance of taking back P1. But can he bounce back? Hey, no, 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 no. Keep going, man. And another off for Hakimi. That's probably it. Unless Halis decides to wait. Okay, final lap coming up. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Gonna try to hang on the outside. Well, that worked. Ah, right, so ah, Zetric left early before I could even say the message. Ah, someone's excited for the TS040. Thank you for joining, everyone. And yeah, before we wrap up tonight's stream, I'm going to check on the last minute comments before we wrap up. Cedric Allen Conde, go, 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 he says on Racecast. And going to check on my fan page one last time if there's any visitors. Hopefully, no. And YouTube, anyone? Mogu Bogu. Tires died the lap before you passed me. Yeah, the car's just so heavy. And the tires were already kinda used up, so you have to anticipate the loss of attraction. But good race there, Mogu Bogu. Thank you for joining us tonight. And that'll do it for tonight's Speed Night Saturdays. And I'll see you guys again. I'm not sure what my schedule is next week because I thought I'd make yesterday's Friday night runs, but I almost forgot I had the EGT. Actually, I didn't really forget that about EGT. It's just that uh, Friday night runs. Uh, yeah, usually. Yeah, but yeah, hoping to see you guys again next week. Friday night runs and Speed Night Saturdays as always. New games are uh, not that near yet, but they're not that far. Grid Legends, February 25. Going to stream that one definitely, and yeah, Gran Turismo 7. Although I may not be streaming that game, probably going to stream it at another day or just some gameplay videos, or someone else will be streaming. But yeah, so that'll be it for tonight. So I will see you guys again next week for Friday night runs and Speed Night Saturdays. Until then, stay healthy and yeah, so Sunday's coming up, so have a blessed Sunday ahead. Bye bye for now.